Well, here we are, 5 days into our brand new series here in 1997, and we've got a brand new champion. More of that in a moment, but first, here's Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hello. I'm wearing blue, Richard.
You are, as promised, she's wearing blue.
As promised, slavishly following your fashion lead.
Okay. Well, we very much look forward to seeing what you're going to wear on Monday, because this is a sort of...
it's different.
Swedish herringbone.
It's lovely. It's
thing.
Charming.
Yes. Would you like to borrow it for Monday?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't
Okay.
it? I don't think I've got anything quite like it in my wardrobe.
All right, well, who's looking at you and me when you could be looking at our two contestants today, including our champion? Here they are, Paul Wells and Mike Kindred. Yeah, brand new champ. We've had a cracking start to this series. We are, even though we're going on forever, as it were, we are still doing series, so we each have 13-week series, so this series got off to a good start. We had young man Harshan Lama Badusaria, and he did very well indeed, 55, 50 and a 66. You may well see him in the quarterfinals, but defeated yesterday in this very good game by you, Paul Wells, so a 25-year-old from Hertfordshire, single chap, and he makes his living by advising firms on how to save money on the rental of their photocopying machines, which I know it sounds a bit sort of silly, really, but I mean, one does know how expensive photocopying machines are. Goodness knows how they work. It's fantastic, I think. But it is a big business expense, isn't it?
Very big.
Okay, and he's the man that can save you the brass on photocopying. So that's Paul Wells, and this gentleman is Mike Kindred. Now, it's nice to see Mike. You'll see from Mike's biography, he should have been on Countdown years ago. This is the sort of chap he is. He's 59, he's married, lives in Southwell in Nottinghamshire. Now, he works, how about this, as an inventor of games, a games inventor, and also educational consultant. And over the years, he's helped develop board games for children, and he's also co-written a book on how to solve cryptic crosswords. I mean, you know, the perfect Countdown contestant, you would think. Also many hobbies, including snooker and tennis, so in more ways than one, he's hoping to be on the ball today. So we welcome you, not before time, Mike Kindred. What took you all the time, Mike, by the way?
I don't know. But now I'm sitting here, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yes, can I sort of slip behind the screen?
No escape. No escape. Now, you won't want to once it starts. Now, yesterday, our guardian of the dictionaries came up with an interesting 7-letter winner, fustian, which is a kind of thick cotton cloth. Well, he's always said, where there's a twill, there's a way. So we've invited him back, hoping that he'll stay a thread of our contestants and maybe spin the odd yarn or two. Here he is. With Rob Scriven from the dictionary, it's Sheridan Morley.
And I'm wearing black, Richard, in mourning for your clothes taste.
All this rises above me. I just...
Yeah, most things do rise above you. What you mean is you rise above it.
That sort of thing. Anyway, who's going to rise? Who's going to rise on the scoreboard today? Paul Wells or Mike Kindred? Paul, it's over to you.
Consonant, please, Kathy.
Thank you very
Carol.
much, Paul. T.
And a vowel.
Vowel. A.
And another one.
O.
And a consonant.
N.
And a vowel.
E.
And another consonant.
W.
And a consonant.
Another consonant. N.
And another.
R.
And another consonant.
And another consonant, thank you, Paul. And that is Y.
So there we are, and here we go, as the great Sir Robin used to say. Yes, Paul.
6.
6 says Paul, and Mike?
7.
You're right, Mike. 6 says Paul is...
Watery.
Watery. Yes, watery. Now your 7 is...
Tannery.
And tannery.
Yeah, that's it. Tannery is the best 7. There's a dicey 7 in Wantoner, but I don't fancy it. I reckon Tannery is the best you're going to get.
Good. Well done indeed. So 7 points straight for you, Mike. That's a very good start. So off you go with your choice, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Mike. We start then with V.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant, please.
D,
And another consonant.
which those on a Saturday night. M,
And another consonant.
a consonant. N,
And a vowel.
A,
And another vowel, please.
E,
And a consonant.
L,
And I'll finish with a vowel.
and a vowel. Thank you. And that is I.
Right, that's it. So the countdown begins now. And the time, please. Now then, Mike.
7.
Another 7 now, Paul.
7.
Good. Mike, 7.
Invalid.
Invalid. Paul?
Invalid.
Haven't you got invalid, either of you? I don't.
I thought that was invalid.
Okay, well, invalid or invalid, obviously.
Yeah,
Sheridan?
7 it is. There's a couple of 6s on. There's menial, and then you go down to the devil on the 5s. But no, invalid is the best.
Yep,
It's
good.
go
Well,
again.
that's very good indeed. Well done. So off the mark, Paul, you. And you're 14, Mike. And Paul, it's over to you.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Paul. G,
And another one.
T,
And another one.
and M,
And a vowel.
U,
And another vowel.
I,
And a consonant.
D.
Vowel, please.
Thank you. O,
And a consonant.
B,
And one more vowel.
and one more vowel. And that is E.
Right. Let's start this one. Yeah, Paul.
6.
6. Now, Mike.
7.
7. Oh, you like your 7, right. 6, Paul.
Midget.
Midget. Now 7.
Bigoted.
Bigoted. Everything there for bigoted? Yes. Looks so it's going to be...
We concede that. There are some 6s there. There's imbued, there's outbid, there's budget. But bigoted is clearly the only 7.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Well,
Only
that's-
one T, yes.
This is the man of the moment.
got Tid 1
This
T,
is
that's
an
right.
extent. 21 there to Mike after 3 letters games. So let's see what the numbers will bring. Numbers, please, Mike.
1 from the top and 5 others, please.
All right, thank you, Mike. Oops, they had to think about that one. You weren't sure, were you? All right, then. We'll take 10 and 2, another 10 and 9, 6 and 50. And the target will be interesting, 902.
Yes, 9:02 required. 30 seconds to go. Time starts now. So, 9:02, Paul, how many?
902.
Okay, Mike?
902.
9:02. Okay, Mike, how do you get 9:02?
10 times 10 times 9 and add the 2.
Is 900, and then add the 2, 902.
Yes. Not very difficile in the circumstances, but there it is. Paul?
Exactly the same.
Okay. Good. Any other more scenic way, Carol, of doing it?
Oh, yeah, but it's pretty dull. This is much better.
Okay, all right. She can't be bothered, can she? I don't blame her. She can't be bothered. All right, well, that's 902, so they better get 10 points. So 17 there to Paul and 31 to you, Mike. Okay, well, good scores. It's half time, so we can't go into the break, of course, without a word from Sheridan.
Well, we were talking yesterday, you and I, about great insults, and of course parliamentary insults from your Westminster life, Richard. We should have had a whole section on Churchill, who of course was wonderful at the insults. It was Churchill who said an empty taxi drew up outside Downing Street, and out got Mr. Attlee. It was Churchill who said of Neville Chamberlain, wonderful, but he said about Neville Chamberlain, not really a prime minister, but a jolly good Lord Mayor of Birmingham in a bad year. And the one I love, of course, the Bessie Braddock, when she said one night in the house, she saw him weaving his way home, and she said, "Winston, you're drunk." And he said, "Madam, you are ugly, but I shall be sober in the morning."
Okay, well, before people start to thinking about anything they say about us, Sheridan, I think we better bring the curtain down on part one. The score is 17 and 31. Good part two in prospect. See you then. Thank you. Yes, back with us again. We have our new champion, of course, young Paul Wells here on 17. A bit under pressure here from Mike Kindred. And entering into the spirit of the game, eh, Mike? So off you go with your choice of 9 letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. N.
And another one, please.
J.
And another one.
And S.
And the vowel, please.
I.
And another vowel,
Another
please.
vowel. E.
And the consonant.
K.
And another one.
F.
And the vowel.
U.
And the final vowel,
And
please.
another vowel. Thank you, Mike. And that is O.
Yes, O for off, and off we go. All right then, Mike.
A risky 7.
A risky 7. Well, you love your 7s. You've done well with them so far. So let's see what happens to this one. That's a risky one. And Paul?
7.
Not risky. Sure of that, are you? Sure of it?
Quite sure.
Okay, good, fine. Risky one then, please.
Junkies. Junkies.
Paul?
Junkies.
This is the generation gap, you see. I mean, the 25-year-old is sure it's in the dictionary. The 59-year-old, you know.
No idea.
I would say that was a safe bet. It's been around as a word now for long enough to be in all the dictionaries, surely. Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely safe.
Yeah, so acceptable there, and that's it. So 7 points for both. 24-38. Paul, your letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Paul. R.
And another one.
S.
And a vowel.
A.
And another vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
T.
And a consonant.
S.
A vowel this time.
O.
And a consonant.
R.
And to finish, another consonant.
Another consonant. And C.
Thank you. So that's the latest selection, and this is the latest countdown. what gives on this, Paul?
8.
Good, 8. Mike?
8.
Mike's 8.
Coasters.
Coasters. Paul?
Coasters.
And coasters, yes.
Yeah, lots of other 8s. You can do creators, you can do reactors, you can do roasters, but they're all for 8, and coasters may as well stand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very good for 8. There are lots of 8s there, so well done if you got all those 8s. Excellent. And that hikes the score up 32 and 46. 3 rounds left now. Mike, letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Mike. Oh dear. X.
And another one, please.
S.
And another.
L.
And another.
And another consonant. And that's D.
And a vowel.
E.
And another one.
I.
And another one.
And another E.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And the final vowel.
And a vowel. And A.
So that's the final selection already. Goodness gracious, here we go. Yes, Mike.
6.
No, down to 6 now. Now then, Paul, chance for you here.
6.
Right, Paul, 6.
Exiled.
Exiled. Yours?
Ideals.
And ideals. Ideals and exiled. Yeah, but exiled sounds as though it should be more than 6, isn't it? Exiled, but 6 it is, so they're on 6, Sheridan.
Yeah, I thought for a golden moment we had an 8 with dyslexia, but it's of course a Y and not an I, so we haven't got that. A couple of 7s, there's seaside and there's disease. And I think there's diesels, D-I-E-S-E-L-S, plural of diesel. But my dyslexia has given me an I for a Y, so I'm withdrawing that rapidly.
All right.
No, 7s only.
Yes, well, okay, what's the good in 7 there? Including seaside there is nice. There's Carol beside the seaside, which you do like to be beside the seaside.
I do, often.
You do like to be beside the sea. Right, well, that's it for the letters. Now, 38, 52 numbers, please. Paul, put your numbers up.
1 big one and 5 small.
Okay,
Please.
right, we'll have that one. I'll do an inverted T, I think, Paul, this time. We have 9, and another 9, 2 and 3, 5 and 100. And the target is, for you, 801. So
All
we're
right,
to last
now,
time.
that one could be tricky, you know. Let's see. There we go. Well, I thought it was tricky. I don't think it is it? 801. Paul?
801.
Yeah, Mike?
801.
Okay. Who am I going to get to do it? I'm going to get you to do it, Paul. 881.
5 plus 3 is 8.
5 plus 3 is 8,
Times 100.
is 800.
9 over 9 is 1.
9 over 9 is 1.
Add it together.
Add them up, 801.
Yeah. Mike?
Same.
Yeah. Mike?
Very good. Oh, no, I shouldn't say very good, should I? Sorry.
Why can't you say very good? I spend my time praising everybody else. Why can't you praise me occasionally? Look what the viewers think. There, look. There. Same way.
Yeah, knowing you, you'll get the scores wrong now.
Yes, they probably will. Well, I think it's 48 and 56 and 62. 48 and 62. So we now move on to the conundrum. Not sadly crucial at the moment, but still it's some good scores here. So let's see who's going to get these 10 points. So let's go to it now. Please reveal today's countdown conundrum. Well, no, the clock's beaten you. I do think you'll kick yourselves, actually, when you see this.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, departure. So there we are. That sadly signals the departure of Paul, because with 62 points, you, Mike, are the new champion of Countdown. Well done. So good. I mean, very evenly matched game that, and pity that someone had to lose, but there you are, Mike, ending our first week as the champion. So well done to you, champion for a day at least. You've been champion for a day, Paul. I hope you've enjoyed a couple of days.
It was fun.
Okay, wish you all the best of luck. And I don't suppose you can tell me in 15 seconds how a photocopier works, can you?
No.
20 seconds?
I'm not an engineer.
An hour and a half? Oh, you just know how to save money on them?
Yeah, just how to say that.
Okay.
I don't
Can you
know
tell me in
anything
15
about
seconds how to save money on a photocopy?
I'll talk to you after.
Okay, well, here's a goodie bag anyhow. So that's for you, and good lad, and all the very best of luck to Paul Wells. So, well, a new champion, Mike, and cryptic crosswords. Interesting, we obviously attract a lot of crossword fans here, and a lot of crossword compilers. They don't always do well, with the exception, of course, note of Joyce Canspiel, our very first champion, who is a great crossword compiler for the Times, of course. But cryptic crosswords is something else, isn't it?
Yes, it's very different. And the thing is, I'm not very good at cryptic crosswords, but this is the funny thing, that sometimes when you're not very good at a thing, you write a book about it.
Yes, well, Sheridan Morley is living proof, of course.
That wasn't very loyal.
Jeremy Cook. Jeremy Cook's coming on Monday. How are you going to do, Jeremy, on Monday? How do you predict your
I
performance?
think he's going to be a difficult man to beat.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. Anyway, did you get the conundrum?
I didn't know.
No, okay. Well, Jeremy, I look forward to seeing you. That's the end of today. Great first week. We've had a lot of fun, and the stage is set for week 2 tomorrow with Jeremy and Mike. So Sheridan, Rob, Carol.
Yes, I'm looking forward to your book on how to be a TV presenter.
There are volumes. I'm surprised you haven't read them already.
Already
I thought
out.
that's where you picked your tips up from.
Second-hand bookstores,
My
yeah.
tap tip.
Yeah, okay,
top.
we better
That's
go.
right.
I'm going to go while we're out front. Goodbye, goodbye. See you Monday. Bye.
Next on 4, our Agatha Christie murder weekend kicks off with dark deeds in a sleepy English village. Something nasty is afoot in the mirror cracked after the break.